Hola, nada.
I am Miss Sherry, and
Hi.
and today we are Explosions!
Explosion!
Joining us on our journey
Hello there.
of things
Hi,
that go boom is my co-pilot, Pata.
Hello, explosions.
It is a monkey!
Kaboom!
It is a Saint!
Hello, I'm Matt Iceland, your neighborhood Demon Lord Raccoon PNG tuber. Explosions are fun.
It is a hawk!
Heyo.
It is a Mashichu!
Hi, I'm Master Chicken Ring and yang pengen VTuber. Boss Borderderp.
It is a Mia after a long absence.
Hi, I've returned from my alchemist certification, and I can't wait to tell you the results.
Yay.
And it is a Raven.
Hello, I'm Raven City Meyer. I'm a fairy of the labyrinth. Sakura's here too, but she's not in the call. She's sitting
And
on my
it is,
bed.
and here is JJ, who just slid in right now.
I was wondering if you've forgotten about someone.
I do everyone in the order they appear in Discord.
Yep, we do it in which is alphabetical.
Yeah.
And I just showed up right now.
Except for Pata, because he's the
Also, game
co-pilot.
the name's doing K-Wire.
Oh yeah, by the way, exciting news about my alchemist certification.
Yeah.
I failed.
Training is complete.
Sorry.
So I gotta do it again.
Let me know if you need any more help from a master.
Yay.
Until then,
Second
get to
try
the
is the
battle
charm.
board. Moxie's flying ass set up some fights for you that should pull Motor Mama out of hiding.
Oh, Tiny Tina, I love her.
I love her.
Everything she
great.
says, everything that comes out of her mouth is amazing. No wonder she has her own game.
There's
Yeah,
a
Wonderland, which we will get to at some point after this one. I think Wonderland comes before free, doesn't it?
Tiny Tina is just
I
amazing.
believe so.
chronologically,
Yes.
maybe.
I believe.
All I know is she has lazy eye.
Yeah. I believe there's one mission where she's like, I've seen it online. I don't remember which one it is or which game it's in, but there's just a clip of like she goes to like hand you something, and you have a prompt to take it from her, but if you don't press the prompt, she just sits there and is like, please take this, please.
What's the name of the bulky skinny dude again?
Oh, Tort!
Who?
Or
Org, you mean?
Mr. Tort.
Yeah.
Mr.
You know,
Torg.
knowing full well that it's Chris the bot voicing him, it just makes me think if Mr. Satan ended up training and just started swearing.
Wait, that was Chris Sabat this whole time?
Yeah, it was. I was surprised as you were.
Suddenly it all makes out. Suddenly everything makes sense.
And Panda didn't know who Mr. Satan was.
And I still don't remember, even though you told me.
Let me tell you what he looks like. He has a rat-looking mustache. He has a big afro, and he's awesome.
Spooky.
Basically,
Do they
who
really?
thought that giant bulking specimen of pure awesomeness and testosterone was voiced by Chris Sabat? I feel like I should have done. I think like I should have been the one who noticed that.
And then things took an awkward turn when I was telling everybody about Ginyu's Milky Cannon move.
Get Captain Ginyu's canon event.
His canon event is that he gets turned into a frog.
Canada event.
Canada. What about the
Canada.
What about the Candidia event?
No.
I have Candida before.
Oh,
it was
Candiro.
not pleasant.
I did see the messages earlier where you guys were talking about how people often forget Crony is Canadian, and then Chloe chimed in and said, people often forget that she was Canadian, and then like, I think Jay, it was you that asked if she was, which just further proved her point because she hadn't mentioned it before.
No one knows when someone is
I
Canadian.
I have a feeling that he mentioned before that she was Canadian.
Yeah, it's off. I mean, she lives in the U.S. She lives in Michigan. So it's just that often people forget. So she doesn't bring it up that often.
I think Canadians are cute.
Canadians are very chill people. Like some of my favorite content creators are Canadian.
The one
My
Canadian
First
favorite-
Canadians?
My
one
favorite,
Canadian that's not chill is Justin Bieber.
Reverse Canadian.
my favorite is so far one of my favorite celebrities, Ryan Reynolds, who happens to be Canadian.
Yeah,
I think
Chloe
one of my
Chloe said that growing up, she has found that growing up in Canada herself, she can speak from experience. But she said that there's two types of Canadians. There's the ones that are like super nice, and there's the ones that are like rude in a nice. That are nice in like a rude way. They're nice, but they sound rude, and there's usually not much in between those two.
Well, I wonder how things would have been. I wonder what things would have been if Shuri was Canadian.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Shit. Oh my god,
God.
Canadian,
Fish with rice.
Canadian choo-choo, oh my god.
I have no idea where we're going, so...
So we're supposed to race and go to the checkpoint, which I was gonna do side quests first, but we can do this now then, that is cool.
Well, you started it already.
It's fine, we can complete this and then drive back, it's not a big deal.
That is me whenever I get into a car. I have no idea where we're going.
another funny Canada thing. Around the time when Kazuha, I think around the time Kazuha came up for Genshin, I think it was Lumine's voice actress called her Canadian Ether.
Oh my god.
Canadian.
Shortcuts! The intelligent way to race!
Why is the booster not firing? I was hammering the button and it didn't go.
Maybe the booster's broken?
I guess this has failed.
Switch, please.
Not gonna mention earlier. I don't think anybody said anything. But
I'll just drive us back, not a big ow.
the whole thing
Or that'll
with-
happen.
The whole thing with Unity seems to be worse than people have realized. There's a lot of games currently
It
that
timed me out instantly.
such as Genshin and Star Rail, that yes, they're free to play, but every download is going to cost the company money.
Awesome,
means-
I'm really the fuck out of ammo, that is great.
Which means it's
Everyone,
likely
everyone
that-
should just go back to using RPG Maker. Thank you.
I mean, that's the thing, is that there's several games that are still that are either still being made or they still get updated and everything that run on Unity, so they're gonna have to completely change that, or they're just gonna have to. And a lot of them are free to play. There's a lot that are free to play, and they're gonna have to either make those like pricey in order to actually, keep up with the download cost and everything. Or Unity's gonna have to pull its shit back when they realize that this was not a good idea. Which hopefully they do.
That's
I
kind
want-
of
When I
the problem.
saw
Hopefully later.
when I saw the news about the whole Unity thing, all I can think about is that one Tom and Jerry movie scene. It somehow that scene somehow manages to make itself relevant no matter what.
I think I know
It's
which one
situations
you're
like
talking
these.
about. I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yep. We've got to have money.
Yeah. We got to have money.
I mean, if you think about it from a pure business standpoint, it fucking makes sense because they essentially are the end-all be-all freaking game engine at this point. Not to say
Well,
that it's
for-
not
Not really, but they are for gacha games, and that's what they're betting on, is that the big gacha games like Genshin and so forth won't dump them, and so they'll be able to charge per install on those and make a whole mint, maybe 3 or 4 mints. And they just don't give a shit about anything else.
Yeah,
If
from a
some
business
small-time
standpoint, it makes
studios
sense.
go bankrupt or dump them, they don't care.
It makes sense from a business standpoint, but it's like they're still basically screwing over a lot of people.
They don't
A lot of
care.
companies.
They do not care.
Well, I mean,
Don't give
the
a
amount
shit.
of money that they can
We'll have to make them care.
rake in by
They
having
have to make them
per
care.
install charges on, 5 of the top 6 gacha games is so huge that they can lose all their other business and it doesn't matter.
True.
I'm trying to find a place where I can buy ammo, Pet.
That's the thing,
pretty
though.
dry.
Buy ammo?
Yeah.
There's some containers over here. Let's start
I mean,
opening
that's
them.
the thing, though, is that like if the companies have to pay those, if the companies end up paying those fees, that could potentially bankrupt the game company, which means they've lost that customer, and that means that's one that's not going to be using their system, and if that keeps happening, they're going to go out of business because nobody's using their freaking program anymore because they can't, because they're out of business.
Also, the fact that it isn't per buy but per download. So
And that's kind of the
if
kind
you
of the problem
uninstall it
with,
and re-download it, that's more money you have to pay.
and that's kind of like the problem of born and bred business douchebags like John Bucatilo and like Phil Harrison. They don't care about the long term. They only care about like making
Well,
as much money
why
short
would
term
they?
as possible.
They're gonna sell their stock and take their bonuses and move on to another scam
Yeah,
in
that-
half a year at most.
Yeah, then they're gonna fall upward, which is the thing that happens to executive.
When you say fall upward, I just imagine them like falling upward to the sky and
That's
evaporating. into
pretty
the
much
sun.
what happens.
Actually,
I
earlier
thought earlier about it.
earlier today,
Like,
someone
hey, imagine this. Some rich corporate frat dude is just outside smoking his fat cigar one day, and then suddenly gravity, all sense of gravity is lost to him, and he floats upward, and then he just does the JPEG explosion.
Oh my god.
I was thinking he drifts
Here's
off
an
into
ammo
space.
dump if you want it.
Thank
I was
you.
thinking he drifts off into space.
Jumped into
I think we lost half.
space. Oh shit, I
Also-
just realized we're gonna need a car. One moment.
Alright. I think y'all forgot to mention one thing, that if I say it right now, it will suddenly make make a lot of sense.
Yep, I already bought some.
Wait,
We're good.
that-
Over
I'm
here.
just- Oh no, I already bought some. I'm good. I'm just getting us a vehicle now.
Alright. Alright. So here's the thing. The current Unity CEO, did you know that he also works for EA?
Yeah, he
Oh,
was.
that-
Yeah,
Yep,
he,
and
I think we all know.
Yeah, I already knew that. He was like.
suddenly I learned that, and
was
suddenly
too-
everything made sense.
He was the main reason why EA ended up with such a bad reputation. And now he's on
Yeah,
to
like
ruin
people-
something else.
Welcome back,
Like,
Colin.
And when
Like
Unity's
he-
ruined, he'll ruin something else. And each time he's gonna make a crap ton of money doing it.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
just
we
like,
know.
it just never ends. Just
No,
like,
me was monkey.
Uh-oh.
It's welfare for entitled, obnoxious white dudes is what it is.
I
Yeah,
think I
pretty
knew.
much.
I think I know what we need to do.
Whoops.
So
What
going
is
back
it?
to the
What is
time,
it?
going back to the time travel thing. We travel back in time.
put them in-
Find him find that dude as a baby, and then put him in a microwave.
Well, no, you
Warp
see,
it.
the problem.
Flash.
There's a tried and true way to get rid of billionaires. Shove them into a submarine.
No, that's just see.
Oh
see
my
the-
goodness!
see- Wait, oh
I
my
second with
god.
Mia.
Oh
Oh
my
my
I
god.
second with Mia.
Wait, I just caught that now. But no, what I was gonna say before is that no, the problem isn't just killing one specific asshole, because there will just be a new asshole that will find a better way.
There's an entire
to fuck
class
things
of
over.
assholes, and it defends itself.
Okay, so
Oh, okay.
Let's
I
shove them
found
into
the-
a submarine.
I found the
Okay,
post
order
about
everyone.
it.
That's okay, it's dead.
Yeah. There was a thing about it
One
that
second,
said...
Pat. I'm gonna clear some of this so that I can revive you. And there's no way I'm gonna do that. Okay.
There was an update about it in that only the initial installation of the game triggers a fee for the company. So everybody that's already downloaded the game does not count towards that. So once this is in place, any downloads after that will count. But that's still not much better.
No, exactly. It's not.
Demos
not
mostly
much better.
Demos mostly won't trigger fees, and devs are not like on the hook for this if their game is on Game Pass.
No, instead Microsoft's gonna be on the hook, which Microsoft ain't gonna take that.
Microsoft is not going to accept that.
Yeah, that's
It would just tell them to
like,
fuck right off.
The thing is, it's like they say that install fees from Game Pass won't be sent to the developers, since like Xbox or Microsoft would be the distributor, and it's the distributors that get the fee. But that brings up the question of what exactly determines a distributor of a game. Because when, for example, AgroCraft, when their games are sold on Steam, Valve is the distributor for that. There's a lot of fine print that they're missing.
There's also just like no reason to use Unity.
Except for that you're already locked in because you've already dropped, 6 months or 2 years.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that like AgroCrab, for example, their employees have been using Unity for like actual
For new projects or anybody that can afford the porting time, yeah, it's just time to switch.
They've been using it for years. They've been training with it and learning to use it and perfect skills with it and everything. And all of a sudden they have to fucking just get rid of that and, learn a new program altogether. That's not something you would rather do. But they're kind of...
Plus, not to mention that the other offerings aren't as mature yet. I mean, yes, there's Godot, but Godot really isn't all that well developed yet, especially for porting, so... Yeah.
Well, and there's Unreal, but you lose the ability to use C#, which was one of the biggest benefits to Unity. C# is a really good frickin' language, and having to drop back from that onto C++ instead, which is temperamental, to say the least, is
there's also the fact that
a negative, but
there's also
whatever,
the fact that
it's still usable.
There's also the fact that they said that they're not going into much detail on where exactly the install counts are coming from.
Pretty much their entire clarification, which is what it is. They haven't retracted anything. Is basically trust us, bro.
Yeah, that's basically
it's all.
It's like, developers are being asked for a number that might very well.
Amount of technical understanding knows it.
The developers are essentially being asked to pay a price that very well might just be completely inaccurate or just plain up made up. And if by like some miracle they actually get Microsoft, Sony, Apple, Epic, all these other companies to actually support this, which is not likely, you're just going to make those distributors want to avoid games that use your engine in the first place. The developers are going to see this and be like, "Oh, that's a Unity game? Sorry, we're going to skip it on our platform, or we're going to skip."
Oh my god, this is funny.
They're ruining the game industry is what they're doing, essentially.
It's getting pretty dull.
Okay, so what I was going to say earlier is that earlier today someone
We're
in
killing
the
a game
green page of
reviewer,
Wikipedia,
guys.
Works for me.
Your thing, Mesh.
that earlier today someone edited a page in Wikipedia and put John Rositello's image of him in the page for green.
Well,
Yes, I
in
think that
life,
did happen.
well, in life, there's real and then there's unreal.
What is Diamond Mercenaries 2 parodying?
Well,
I don't know.
maybe Call of Duty or something?
Well, I don't know. I don't know, Panda. Why are diamonds in fish?
I don't know.
What?
CD is still referring to the episode with that one obnoxious person that said diamonds in my fish, yo.
Diamonds in my fish. Yeah, diamonds in my fish.
Why are there diamonds in your fish?
That's what I want to know.
You for disliking a game I spent money on. Time to die. Oh crap. Boys, somebody disagreed with the review.
Oh my goodness. This is great.
Oh yeah, Edge Runners had its like year anniversary.
And you know what the best part is? This is probably how they do handle game reviews on Pandora.
Oh, it's probably spoofing themselves, actually.
I'm here.
Whoopin', chaka chaka choopin'.
Fee-fi for foofin'.
The boomafoo.
That wasn't so difficult.
Saboomader!
Yeah, Boomer.
Hey, Shuri, hey, Shuri.
Yeah?
The Baumofoo.
We give listen to her now.
Saboomafu!
What the fuck are you two? Are you two speaking a different language?
No, it's Fuwamuko!
Gee, I
Oh,
thought that was
that's
Orinoco.
Which reminds me, they had a Twitter space that I had a brief opportunity to listen to, and it was adorable. It was kind of them just cleaning and just having audio while they were doing it. It was funny.
And I told Shuri if they're ever at an expo, that we're going there so we can get an autograph from them.
That would be cute.
Also, I found the best image ever. I'm gonna link it here.
Wow,
It's quite a
riding on a
segue.
Segway, let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Oh, speaking of game companies that don't suck, Paper Mario Remake!
Yes.
I was kind of waiting to talk about this until Mao shut up, because there's this one specific game that I wanted to bring up with him.
Paper Mario Remake! Let's go!
I
Soccer
had
match,
a vague feeling O'Reilly was gonna be very excited about Paper Mario.
Oh hell, Sakura was super excited. She.
No, here's the thing, I wasn't, because I never played Paper Mario.
That
She
needs to
wouldn't-
be rectified!
It does. You need to play it. Thousand Year Door especially.
Well, Mashi suggested that I play the first Paper Mario game to stream.
Yes! Play the first one. I was going to eventually, but I'll wait till they release the remake before I stream it.
Sakura was really excited for it. She called me on my lunch break and was like, "Have you seen the direct?" And I was like, "I haven't. I
I
haven't
will
seen the
say
direct."
one thing. I am excited for that Princess Peach game.
Yes. I watched it when I got home, and then when I went to pick her up, she got in the car and she asked me, "Did you see the direct?" And I told her I did. And then she was like, "Did you see the end of it?" And I was like, "With Paper
wait.
Mario." She
Are
got
you ever gonna upgrade your shield?
real freaking excited.
I've upgraded my shield several times. Why?
I think I got pretty
Isn't that
hyped when
aren't the
Paper
fire
Mario.
wings coming from your shield, or is that a relic?
No, that's my ability. That's Blight. That's Blight Phoenix. What Blight Phoenix?
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically my Siren Master skill. That's what gives me the wings.
My PC needs to get updated, so I'll be right back.
You know how
okay.
sirens always have a
alright.
wing skill? That's probably that's mine.
I see.
God, discovered in Brazil, and it's a picture of plush Miku.
Of course, I only put 1 point in it, but it's still active.
God, discovered in Brazil, and it's just Hatsune Miku.
Oh my god.
All this violence was more pointless than
It's
the
a
stealth
plush
sections of Triangle Quest 9. I take it back.
Yeah, Sakura was real fucking excited for the Paper Mario remake. Because Thousand Year Door was the first game that it was the first Paper Mario game she ever played, and she absolutely loved it.
I guess we're doing this again.
Yeah, Paper Mario was awesome. Like, it was one of the best RPGs of my childhood, and probably one of my first.
The Mario RPGs are finally back, except for Mario and Luigi, but
I'm just hoping Nintendo learns their lesson and, oh, I don't know, makes a Paper Mario again?
Yeah, right? Like, I think the last one we had that I remember was
Origami King.
Was Origami King. There
No,
might have been one
Paper
after that.
Origami King is not a Paper Mario. I am talking about Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Those are fucking Paper Marios. The rest of the Paper Marios have been just tech demos.
Yeah.
What are super favorite Mario?
I mean, they had some.
Look out, Torg is going to come after you.
They had some
Really?
interesting things.
For insulting his favorite tech demo, favorite games.
I thought he actually was. That's hilarious. You actually got me there, Panda.
What? I missed what he said.
I'll be right back, guys.
I don't think I can get to you.
It's okay, they'll die. Ah, come on, you pieces of shit.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2.
Well, congratulations. We killed all the game reviewers now.
Come out back whenever you're ready.
Yippee.
Let's see, what else? The Princess Peach game looked cute.
It looked really good. When I heard it was a Princess Peach game at first, I thought it was like a remaster or something of Super Princess Peach. But it turned out to be something completely new, which I'm very happy for, either way.
Peach
I
becomes
feel
a
like
Fire
Mario
Emblem
is
Lord.
Street Fighter Peach. I'm excited for the Wave 2 of Splatoon 3 DLC.
The spoon.
Oh yeah, side order.
Yeah,
Deadfish
Sakura looks
lives.
really- Deadfish lives. Sakura loves Deadfish. She has a freaking she has like a custom made, like she made this herself just by printing out pictures. But it's a she had to print out like I think like 6 different pages to make it as big as she did. It's like a piece of art of dead fish, and she has it like it's 6 different just regular pieces of paper with different like quadrants of the page or of the image on it that she just like printed out and made into a poster.
Nice.
Let's see what else. Spider-Man 2 was not in Direct, but it's also got some new things I need to check out. I hope that gets released on PS4.
Checking my
Because-
map really quick.
Oh,
Tiny
Shuri.
Tina has a quest for us, apparently. I just gotta figure out how we're driving up there.
Shuri,
The
you
one
were
where we
playing
collect
Cyberpunk.
autograph of her fourth favorite killer.
Oh, it's that one?
I don't know.
Anyway, what's up, Raven?
You were playing Cyberpunk earlier, and I just remembered that I'm a little upset because it makes sense, but because of like hardware and stuff. But Cyberpunk is no longer supported on PS4 and Xbox One, unfortunately.
Well, yeah,
it
those
has-
consoles have been out for a fucking age.
To be being
Yeah, I
entirely
know.
fair, they should have never released on those systems to begin with.
Yeah, they had big issues. I mean, they had big issues with it, and aside from like bug fixes, they said there's no longer going to be any updates on the game for those two consoles, and they're not releasing the DLC for it, which greatly upset me because that means I have
This
to either
rabid
get it
scag
on.
is rather tough.
I have to either get it on PC
It was
and
worth a
start
lot of
over that way,
experience,
or I
too.
have to probably start over on a PS5, which means I have to get a whole new console. And
Well,
yeah,
I
I'm
would
probably gonna.
I
once I
would say
finish the game, I'm going
PlayStation
to.
Plus, but yeah, that's stupid.
I'm likely to. I'm likely to just sell my copy of the game because I have the physical copy, but I'm gonna keep all the stuff that I got in it. But other than that, I'm likely to just sell my freaking copy of it because once I beat the game, once I get all the achievements in it, there's not much point anymore.
My third favorite mass murderer in the entire world. You have to get his autograph for me.
Excited for that
Signature on
DLC.
this, please. Please.
Oh, this is it! This is it!
If I don't get his autograph, I'm gonna die. He's my favorite. He killed every living person.
You can just
on the
sit
planet.
here
This is
for a
nothing
bit
but
and
a
she
rusty
won't.
prototype. If you don't take it, I'm gonna start crying. Please. Oh, baby, please. Baby, please. That was Please by Tiny Tina featuring the Vault Hunter on bass. Oh my god, thank you so much!
Featuring the ball hunter on
Bring me
base.
his autograph and you will be my favorite
God, I
person
love Tina.
ever, forever!
So since Mario 3 is coming back, Fat Yoshi will be returning.
And ever!
Alright, I'll be right back.
Wait, what's this?
We can get up there.
No. There was a customization I didn't have yet. We're good now.
Oh, okay.
I should have been the one to play your Dark Souls live.
Well, the whole city's kind of littered, so I hate to say this, you failed in that, Torque. I don't know why it's not... Oh, there we go. Well, is it true, Pat? Have you forgotten what it's like to fire only one gun?
Nope. I have to do it all the time.
False advertising!
We keep losing people, oh no. Who will be the last one to leave?
Holy God, I somehow lived!
Yay.
This shall never die.
Alright, let's go find Sully the fucker or whatever the shit. Where am I getting shot from? There you are.
Forgot happy man. We started with at like 9 people and now we're down to 5. How did this happen so fast?
Reasons? Bloody hell.
Thanks, I needed that.
Alright, let's go see what Sally the whatever the shit is doing.
Sally, don't go asking for autograph. Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
Huh?
Beep, beep.
His hair's weird.
An autograph? Piss off!
He said
I know.
no.
Hiya.
Well, there's only one thing
How
to
y'all
do.
doing?
Look him in the eye, nod politely, and kill
I'm
the
good.
crap out of him. And he's got an autograph for Big Polly. Another one down. Thanks for helping me with that girl. That's why you
Ultra violence?
Ultra violence!
Zoinker.
I thought everyone was ignoring me, and it turns out I was just still muted. Oh.
My God.
I had to call my mother and I had to call my mother and tell her early one thing I wanted for Christmas, which was a PS5, because I'm gonna need one if I want to keep
I
gaming.
may not have gotten an autograph, but that thing's even better. You know what I'm saying? Come on back, girl.
Well, it is true that the person's head you love is better than an autograph in one case, maybe. I mean, it means they're not living anymore, but details.
Details.
That's funny.
Honestly, this is why I just bite the bullet and just upgrade my PC every 2 years.
Welcome, customer.
That's pretty fair.
Oh. Oh. Jay just dropped out.
Everyone is dying.
Oh yes, thank you, Twitter. Crypto ad. Bitcoin
well,
ad.
we may as well
Sports
do.
ad.
We may as well do this quest while we're here. No sense coming back for it.
Talking at you. There's this slag-sucking little bitch named Ham Hock. Moxie told me he tried to cop a feel on her, so that son of a bitch has gotta die.
Oh.
Now, I hired a few extra trigger men to deal with this rat-tapping ass just in case. But I thought I'd get my old pal first dibs on him. You know what I'm saying? You know our besties, you know that.
Happy Hour annual coin Rotom prize money. Damn. Here's a freaking Pokemon tip. Use Happy Hour, Amulet Coin, and Rotom prize money in fights. That will get you a shit ton of cash.
Okay, where the shit is this?
Don't kill Hamhawk. I stretched the truth when I told Scooter he tried to cop a feel. Hamhawk's no angel, but I was drunk, and honestly, what happened was pretty consensual. Like 4 to 5 bases worth of consensual. So here's what I propose. You take out the other hitmen Scooter hired, and you let Hamhawk live. Sound good?
Okay, as long as it's consensual.
You know he used his brother's spine as a skipping rope, don't you? I went to the national championships with the damn thing. Besides, I roared the hell out of you once you deep six him. Gosh damn.
Let's see, I'm trying to figure out what... Okay, so the objective we're looking for is actually this way.
Whoa, what the hell?
I mean, consent is important, and if they say they had consent, then okay, whatever.
Remember, kids, consent is sexy.
Don't tell me you're going down that right hole again.
There's one word that comes to my mind when I see the city. Jersey.
You know, that's probably pretty accurate.
Where are you going?
Over here! This is where we kill the mercs.
Oh, okay.
Leave no one alive.
Thanks for helping me out, babe. Scooter means well, but he tends to overreact when he doesn't like my boyfriends. Come on back when you're ready.
Da-da-da.
Oh. Jay said he'll be back shortly. His phone's running out of battery and his PC is not working. Plus some things came up, so he'll be back in a bit.
I love how desperate that guy sounds. Like, this is amazing, Jake's dead. This is cheese.
Come back anytime. Try not to die.
Alright, let's go. I don't know why, but my brain suddenly switched to sing, "When you die, when you die." Alright, first let's turn in Tiny Tina's stuff. Hey Tiny Tina, here's your favorite head. Oh, wait, this is funny. I want to read this one. Tina may not have gotten the autograph, but she got something much more meaningful instead. Another death on her conscience!
Just kidding, Tina doesn't have a conscience.
You know who my number one is? Hey, Ball Hunter. Hey, Ball Hunter.
What's funny about her eye is that it was originally, I believe it was originally a graphical glitch, and then in the next game that she appeared in, the devs people loved it so much that in the next game they just made it a thing that her eye twitches.
Comedy.
Oh my god! Finally
It's
a
essentially
weapon.
a bug that became a feature.
Finally a weapon that is better than my current submachine gun. I never thought I would actually see the fucking day.
I take it you were stuck with that last one?
For a while, yes! Like there was nothing that could beat it!
Damn.
I have a sneeze. Or not.
Just
Alright.
look into a light, it helps.
Before we go ahead and walk the dog, let's turn in that quest for Moxie just to get it out of the way. Oh, that was you. I thought that was another person I had to shoot.
No, it's just me playing with the infinite ammo gun.
Oh, that's why I can't hear my phone.
I don't know how that happened. Like, how did that glitch happen?
No, it's deliberate. It's I mean, it's named Rapid Infinity, and it's yellow, so it's one of the.
Infinity is getting faster.
It's one of those weapons that was, hand created for some kind of joke or other purpose.
How did you get a legendary?
I don't know.
Fair
Random
enough.
number generator.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Pseudo-random number generator.
Hey y'all, welcome to New and Approved Catch a Ride. Now with
Can't argue with that. Let's go.
annually. That is down for last year.
Hold on a second. I gotta do with my damn headphones. My headphones have decided that they're just gonna stop charging and connect to my phone randomly, so I need to turn these off and keep them out of the case for a little bit.
Wowzers.
Which one is which? Yeah, that's left.
Hey, it
We'll go
almost
in.
did a complete 180.
There. Now they're off.
Alright, let's get this out taken care of really fast.
Everyone see, has anyone seen, like, the updates on Briar from League of Legends? The art of her?
I have not.
Appreciate
There
it.
are-
Legends.
I wonder if Hamhawk's still interested in mixing a few.
There are a
baseball
lot
with
of, like, foot-focused art of her, and even her official splash art is semi-foot-focused. It's,
Dear.
yeah, right? It's an interesting take.
It's time for the other gladiators to get
But I do
scared,
not-
sugar. Scared of you.
Semi, because
I stole
while
some of the
they're
wanted
not, like,
posters
the
printed
center
by
of the
Vault
shot, there is, like, a light
Plastered
shining
around the
on them.
arena so the other
They're pretty
gladiators know
detailed.
exactly what
Oh god, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, League knows exactly what they're doing.
Well, I
For
guess
once.
I guess we'll go ahead and take care of Tina's dog first. Alright, that's it. Whee!
What's the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
League of Legends is one of those games that's like got that people play it for the lore. You don't play it for the freaking gameplay. People love League for the lore.
League is a cursed thing with people that hate each other and other people. Avoid League.
No, believe me, it like the gameplay and the community is like absolute shit, but the lore is actually pretty in depth, and most of the time it's in depth and like actually really interesting. That's what my main draw to it was. I don't play the freaking game. I played it like, I've had it for probably 3 years. I've maybe played it for like,
I used to play it. I know what they're capable of.
I probably played it like twice in the 3 years I've had it.
I actually used to be fairly good at it too, but I just couldn't put up with the shit anymore.
Yeah,
Don't
no.
forget the racism.
The community and a lot of the other players are. A lot of the fan base is like toxic as hell, but you know, I check updates on it just for the lore and stuff. The lore is usually pretty interesting and in depth.
How did she get a hold of the flaming skag? I don't want to know.
I want to know.
Is this Tina?
Do you?
It's Tina's pet.
Why?
Don't question Tina. Never question. Why does Tina have this? You will probably lead, it will probably lead to more questions than answers.
It's best not to ask.
But to
the same
have
time-
one question than to have 30 on the solo questions.
He's taking a lot of damage.
Owie. Owie.
Ow.
You're leading him away from...
That's great. I'm so glad he's not bored.
It freaking... God,
For the love of Torque,
down.
run faster!
What's the temperature today? Wow. Okay, yeah, we got like one fucking cold day this week, and that's been it. It was like... The temperature lately has been... I thought it was just like suddenly cooling down. It's currently 80 out. And it's like, yeah, it's currently 80 degrees Fahrenheit out. And it's like 80.
Now these assholes are gonna cause us to fail.
It dipped down to like, I think like 68 at the lowest.
I didn't shoot him at all.
The other day, which I was really happy about. But then it went right back up to like 70s and 80s.
Oof.
So we got one cold day, and now nature's like, that's it. That's all you get. That was like right after. That was like right after it was like 102 degrees.
Sorry, I will. Why
Nope,
is it
just lead it. I'm gonna give up, because otherwise you'll get killed
Shit.
trying to revive me.
Well, I'm dead, so.
Well, that's what I was afraid of.
What was the high art the other day, actually, now that I think about it? Let me look that up.
Zoinks.
It was... Oh god. Okay, yeah, the other day when it was like super hot, the low was 98.
Wait. Somehow it's still active.
The
Yes,
low
it's not dead
was
yet.
98. The high was like 105.
But it looks like... Yeah.
Oh wait, don't just.
Nope, we're dipping down to the 70s now.
Let's just lead them towards the thing. I am quite frankly amazed we did not fail.
Looks like you only fail if he dies.
Borderlands 2, everybody. Run!
Actually, you know what? Since you're leading the thing on the vehicle, let's just do this. You know, we're supposed to run, but no one says we can't drive the dog. Which is probably lazy, but oh well.
Yeah, I don't
Well, If you, hey, I say if you can get away with it, go, more power to you. As long as it completes the mission, as long as you fulfill the parameters of the mission,
You're
doesn't
gonna
matter
get back
how you
in
do
there or
it.
what?
No, it's okay. It's already. It considers him in there. Let's just let him be alone.
Yeah, let's.
Oh my
Let him be
god.
alone for a bit.
Yeah, he's fine. See?
He'll be fine.
Mostly.
Probably.
One of my friends had a new headcanon about Undertale because they've seen a lot
There's
of
a cat
art
by my feet.
of.
Hi, Sona.
One of my friends has seen a lot of art of Frisk from Undertale with glasses, and now they have a headcanon that the reason that Frisk's eyes look closed are because they're just squinting the entire time because they can't see shit.
Oh my
They just
god.
lost their glasses when falling into the underground, and now they just can't see. Oh, I love that one.
Did she just make Michael Jackson noises?
Yeah.
Hee hee.
That is the funniest.
There was a...
Michael Jackson.
Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh, Mal. Who was the dude on The Simpsons that thought he was Michael Jackson?
Ooh, I like this assault rifle. It is very nice.
Oh, yeah. So, Michael Jackson actually appeared on The Simpsons as a character that believed he was Michael Jackson. He guest starred as Leon Kompowski, but he went uncredited.
No, it's one of these.
Anyway, I'll be right back really quick. One moment. Wait, you actually got those mines to go off?
No,
Michael
this
Jackson
is me using
guest
the
star-
assault rifle.
Oh, it shoots grenades. That's fun. I'll be right back.
Michael Jackson guest starred as Leon Kompowski, but went uncredited for contractual reasons. His role was not confirmed until later. Jackson was a fan of the show and called creator Matt Groening offering to do a guest spot. Oh, his singing voice, the character's singing voice was not performed by Jackson himself, but a sound-alike, Kip Lennon, due to contractual obligations Jackson had with his record company, which I assume meant that he...
the JJ.
Which I assume meant that... I assume included he was not allowed to sing for the episode. It received generally positive reviews, particularly for its writing and Jackson's performance. A sequel in which Kompowski would have been voiced by Prince was canceled after Prince refused the script.
Quick, do a flip.
Oh yeah, the episode has been the episode that featured the episode of The Simpsons Stark Raving Dad has been pulled from circulation and it's no longer available on services. It's unavailable on Disney Plus and the post-2019 re-releases of the Season 3 DVD. But it is still present on Google Play and the official YouTube listing, so you can watch it there.
Alright, let's go. Yeet. Oh, whoops, sorry. For some reason, I thought you were in the car already.
Nope.
Just drive off.
I kind of find it funny how PlayStation had their State of Play today, but it was almost completely overshadowed by the Direct.
Oh yeah, that was not a. It was a. It was not a well-timed thing.
By the what?
The State of Play was overshadowed by the Direct.
Especially with stuff like
PlayStation had a State of Play, which is like their whole. Hey, these are the games that are coming to the console soon. Like, this is like announcements and stuff for it. It's like Sony's version of Direct. And Nintendo also had their Direct. They also announced games and features and stuff. They had both of them on the same day, and people were more excited about the Direct than the Sony one. Which, to be fair, there weren't a lot of. Like,
they were already up in battle.
There weren't a lot. Yeah, there weren't a lot. There were a lot more exciting things in Nintendo Direct than there were in the State of Play.
It was already uphill battle just to be in the same day, but with fucking 1,000 years of remake we announced, it was basically impossible for them to compete.
I mean, where are we supposed to place these posters?
I don't know.
Walls. Jay keeps leaving.
Jay and revive.
Oh, I think I know what we're supposed to. Yep, you got the gist of it.
I don't know about this.
I need to watch Fullmoco, actually.
Doesn't seem like how you're supposed to traverse it.
Yeah, you're right. Fullmoco is awesome, and I'm not biased. I'm not biased at all. Nope. I just think they're cute, adorable dogs that deserve everything!
Hot Girl Summer is ending. Snow Camo Gator Winter approaches. What the fuck does that mean?
Yes.
I don't know what that means. But, you know. More technical difficulties, Jay says. Oh yeah, I have to find it. Did you send me a picture? Sakura said earlier that she paused her Tomb Raider game, like as a freaking, I think like as a missile was getting shot at her in the game, and she paused like at the moment before impact.
You destroyed my ride out of here! You will pay!
Took her like an hour to fight the freaking bear.
Zoinks.
Stay calm.
Zoinks.
Oh yeah, Nyako did say earlier that, or Arai said earlier that Nyako's Nyaspeak should be like an official language. I do have a list of like translated words that I've written down. I haven't updated it since June, but it's mostly her misspellings that are just like way out there.
Well, actually, since we're already on foot, I'm gonna go place the next poster. If we can find it, which apparently we can't. Okay, back to the car we go.
Well, what car?
That is true.
The car.
A car.
Any car.
Some
car. What's that sparking noise?
What sparking noise?
You don't hear something that sounds like electricity?
Is it my shield? I have an Electric Nova shield.
It could be just could be just the sound got stuck. Oh well. Gasoline
If you
metal
ever-
or bacon.
If you ever feel useless,
Torqueception.
if you ever feel useless, remember that someone made a protective cover for the Nokia 3310.
That's what you get. Wasn't my time. Now where was I?
Well, I'm heading out.
Why is my time
Oh,
going so
okey-dokey.
fast?
See you guys.
Have a good one.
Probably because you've been revived multiple times. The more you get revived, the faster it moves.
I never noticed that.
It's
And then
happened
there
to
was
me a
four.
couple of times.
Healing hypo.
Dun, 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 dun.
Anyway, don't worry about it. Just wait by the car. I'll put the poster up. Honey, you're
Welcome back,
back.
Sam.
That took a while.
That was a really big update.
Yeah, I was a. How
Yeah.
far behind were you?
Me? Who are you referring
That's
to?
just
Me?
like you.
Yes. How
I
far
didn't see
behind were you?
Not really. It only took 3 minutes.
That was longer than 3 minutes, honey.
Headset fix.
There's at least
Yeah.
Also,
15.
go there.
At the least.
I'm not gonna lie to you. My neighbor wanted help with tearing off grass.
The
Is
crowd
corn
has a long
grass.
history, and so do I, for that matter.
Is it concerning to say that I'm not surprised they never told me about this?
Or removing your grass?
Grass.
I guess my question is, why can't they remove their own damn grass? Removing their own damn grass sounds like a great idea.
Because they're kind of old and they don't have anyone else living in their house.
Well, okay, I guess that's fine. They can get away with it if they're old.
The HOA removes my grass. Yeah, they hire someone to.
Yeah, they're old.
Also-
They're old, so that's fine.
Also, Mao, I've been waiting to see you just to tell you this.
Oh,
Are you ready for Momo Mortar Simulator?
Momo Mortar Simulator?
Okay, so if you don't know, in today's Nintendo Direct, they announced a Spy Family game called Spy Anya. And I was like, yay, Momo Mortar Simulator, let's go!
I do have to
Yo.
admit, I wonder why they chose Momo Mortar Simulator. That is a choice, I will say.
I mean, at least it's not another fighting game.
I know that, but I'm just saying that's a choice
Interesting.
out of everything.
It's an interesting direction, to say the least.
Yeah, that is like out of the most random fucking game. A kindergarten simulator. Okay, sure.
Of all
Okay.
the things they could have chose.
I mean, it is a kindergarten simulator, am I wrong?
No, you aren't.
In fact, I feel like if you put a child in front of it without any fucking knowledge of what the game, of what Spy X Family is, they could probably still fucking play it.
You know, the game is more akin to me of Regress the Search for Reptar, but modernized.
Oh no! Also, welcome back, Jay.
Welcome back, Jay. You were talking about Momo Mortar Simulator.
Alright, let's bail. We got one more poster to place.
I don't know if I've shown you, like...
Everyone be dying.
You know,
Jake
everyone,
took for 3
everyone be
seconds and
dying.
then died again.
Everyone be dying, but is everyone trying?
Also, look at this mouth. Like a third-dimensional Momo Mortar.
I'm not sure how to feel about the 3D Momo Mortar.
Looks fine.
I'll be honest, I'm too busy filling things with lead right now, so I'm not really looking.
We need to somehow edit this. Hello.
Finally.
We need to somehow edit this space using 3D Momo textures.
Why? So you can have the greatest in Momo Mortar technology?
The greatest in Momo Mortar technology.
If that's the case, why don't we just play Xenosaga 2? Which we will get to. We will get to it. It's just that we first have it. Well, actually, I have a whole schedule in mind.
Everybody is playing Mortal Kombat 1 tonight.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah,
tomorrow, I'm gonna be
fun.
playing... Meanwhile, tomorrow, I'm playing Mortal Kombat Deception.
Lady
I'm
Boner.
playing F-099.
Testosterone, Mr. Steven.
He buried it.
Sweetheart. The gladiators in the arena ought to know who they're messing with now. Come on back.
Remember, torque makes things explode.
And now you will fall. Silence. I'm back, bitches.
No, Sticker Star is dead. No more Sticker Star forever.
You know what? Good. That game sucked.
What game?
Sticker Star. It was boring as shit.
Snicker Snart?
Oh,
What?
It's a Paper Mario game.
Or Sticker Star.
Sticker fart. Okay.
Sticker Star.
Sounds like a very strange thing to be farting, but whatever.
Sticker farts.
Paper Mario Sticker Star is just a big piece. It's just a big fat piece of sticker farts.
Oh my god, that's great. I know, Sticker Star, yeah, it's this game where you fight enemies using stickers, and the concept is horrible, and I hate it so much, and yeah.
It seems that everyone hated it.
I beat the piece of shit. I don't know why, but I did.
Because you're crazy, that's why.
Oh yeah.
She is crazy. She 100% Sunshine.
And Enter the Dragonfly.
And Atria Ascending.
I beat Jack too.
And
Yeah,
you
you are
beat
a
Jack
mess.
too.
Fear. Fear.
Which I hated every fucking second of.
Gilgy's
I don't know
face looks
why.
like a toe there. An upside down toe.
I am
what?
sincerely hoping Jack Free will be better, but I am not holding out hope.
Hopefully.
Well, once it gets...
You know what?
I'm sorry.
You know what? The image is just Gigamelch. This is canonical Gigamelch right there.
Gigamelch.
Cat melt.
Are you talking about?
White
Are you
chin
talking about
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh? Yeah, I was about to say.
Yep.
It's just Gilgamesh.
Chad Gamesh.
Alright.
Or in your case, the
Y'all,
word kill repeated a
y'all, I
thousand
got
times.
something I want to talk about. This is gonna feel like massive copium, but I'm actually very happy about F-099.
But it sounds like
I
they went
feel
missing.
bad for people who are excited for F-Zero.
Alright, I'm gonna bring up my case. Like, you know, Nintendo hasn't done anything with F-Zero in like ages, so so this feels like it's a start. They're willing to wage in interest to see if people actually still care about F-Zero. It's not technically like a new game, but it's a start.
So, I mean, I thought it was a slap in the face personally, but I don't play F-Zero, so it's kind of like, what do I know? But I just thought it was kind of lazy.
At least Donkey Kong is getting a new game.
Monkey Dong.
Quote unquote.
I feel like the
Well,
direct today was
technically,
mostly-
yes. It is a new
Expand
game.
Kong.
It does harken back more to Donkey Kong on the Game Boy rather than Game Boy Advance.
It is a remake of the Mario
Oh,
Bros.
you
of
mean
the Game Boy
Mario and
Advance.
Donkey Kong? That stupid puzzle series?
I don't know, there are people who actually
Yeah.
liked it.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of
Mario and
a
Donkey
series
Kong.
Donkey Mall.
that, yes,
Monkey Dong.
yes, Martio and Kanky Dang.
I don't, sugar. You just watch my
Uh,
Vault Hunter in the
I'm hearing that series is kind of underappreciated, especially during the DSiWare era.
You wanna know who the real coward is? A little
The series kind of took a bit of a nosedive ever since the 3DS was introduced.
Bet on it, kids. By the end of this tournament, the Vault Hunter will spill Piston's blood.
Because the 3DS Mario vs. Donkey Kong game kind of felt gimmicky.
They weren't.
I'll be right back.
They didn't follow like the
1
2D
second,
formula.
switching to part 2.